One of those people that I don't want my chicken. Like if you're cooking chicken, pork, and beef, you need to cook the chicken first, I guess, or use a different set of material, like a different spoon, fork, cutlery, different stuff to turn the chicken over and cook the chicken with, because I don't want my chicken being touched with the beef or the pork tongues. I know that's crazy, but hey, I am being honest. Also, now that I'm trying to eat a lot more healthier, more vegan like, I don't really need that anyway, and neither does my baby. Because at his school, they have a lot of beef and pork products, so he eats mostly vegetables. You know, he eats a lot of vegetables and fruit. So like sometimes if I'm running late or we get home late, I'll stop at a fast food restaurant like KFC or something, or any of the restaurants, and I'll grab him, something chicken, and myself something chicken. But he won't eat it always, or turkey or whatever. He doesn't eat it. And my son is such a foodie, though. Like, he definitely likes texture. He definitely likes flavor. So he will not eat a lot of that food if it's nasty, or if it tastes like it's been rush through the fryer or whatever. He will not eat it, which is great. But I'm always worried that I'm not giving him, well, not worried, because I cook most of the days unless I'm running way behind, but I'm always concerned and worried that when we come home, if he doesn't eat enough, like I feel like I know when he's had enough, even though he really knows when he's had enough. I hope that makes sense and you guys don't think well, it don't matter what you think, honestly, but I hope that made sense, what I was talking about. This is one weird looking chair, right? I think I'm going to bust out another color and paint it something else. Another color, another chair, because I only have two, and I got those wooden sticks because I'm going to make a chair. I'm about to Pinterest it up with y'all, because we are doing this together. At least the piecing of the room. I don't have a lot of Halloween things. Speaking of Halloween things, is anyone going to the movies? I don't know when the movie's coming out, but are y'all going to see it? The remake? I'm not, just so you know. I am not a scary movie watcher. The first one freaked me out. Don't plan on watching the second, third, fourth, 29th one. Right now, I wouldn't even watch Friday the 13th or Freddy. And I know for a fact that I used to watch them when I was growing up with no problem with Freddy. But now, if you're like, yeah, we're going to watch scary movie, I'll be like, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to the back with the kids. What y'all watching? Oh, y'all watching Trolls? Let's watch Trolls. I like Trolls. I just don't, for me, I overthink a lot of things. So I don't like certain movies. Like I'm not really into drama, suspense, thrillers that end and you don't know if it's a part 20 coming or if it's the end of a movie. I don't even know if this is real wood, because if you notice how it's going on, my hand is in the way. It goes like right here. Yeah, it's supposed to do that because that's the hot glue. But right here, it's kind of like, I don't want to go on. So I don't know if this is really porous, because when I read the thing, it says it goes on paper, fabric, porous materials, basically. And so I'm guessing it is a wooden chair, a real wooden chair. Let's see what the materials say. but it probably doesn't say what it is. Nope, it just says doll furniture. So for all we know, it could be any kind of material. Whoever DTSC is, Barnaby, I don't know, what's BC? What country is that? I don't know. Anywho, I'll just keep applying Mr. Holtz until it goes on. I like this kind of stuff. I always wanted to do this kind of stuff. You know, like painting things and sitting here and altering things. So I really, really do love that part of crafting. I think I love the part of crafting when you create, you know, when you're creating something from something else. Like cutting paper is one thing, but once you cut the paper, stamp it up or fold it, and you change it from just a plain flat sheet of paper to something that people are like, oh wow, that's really beautiful. If you are a crafter, then you know it gives you, what I'm about to say is going to resonate with you. It gives you a sense of satisfaction, like completion. And then if you're not a crafter and you've received something that was handmade from someone and they've told you, yeah, you know, I bought this or I made this, and you're like, you made this for me? Oh my goodness. Like, I love it. And I think that's why I like to craft and make things and surprise people. Like, it's one thing for someone to say, can I have that? But when you say, would you like this? And they're like, you made that for me? Really? And then the person's like, what did I do to deserve this? And you're like, nothing. You're just a good person. You're my friend. Or it's your birthday. You know, things like that. I think it's cool. Even when people like do IC card challenges, for whatever reason they're doing them for, any kind of challenge, and someone makes something and they tailor it towards you, or they say, yeah, I know you like this. I love that. It's just, in my opinion, it's just so awesome. It's amazing for people to, you know, do that. And I know that a lot of you have made me things. If you know, if anyone is watching this, because this is a long video, it's going to be super long. I think we're in the 3 parts already, because I am not going to be editing it. You know, when you went out and bought a specific kind of paper to make something for someone, and what I'm talking about for me, you know, words cannot express the gratitude that I feel towards you. I know I say thank you, and I say thank you, and I say thank you, but honestly, that's all I can do. Like, it's just amazing, in my opinion, that someone takes that time, you know, for you, to do that kind of stuff for you. It's just awesome. Yep, my hands are getting dirty. So we gotta put that to the side, and we're gonna put this little chair right there. And now what I'm going to do, hopefully my iPad will work for us really quickly. I'm going to pull out, I think I got the basics on how to make a chair, honestly. So don't get me wrong. I think that I could just do, cut this in half right there. I can even use that as the back, and I'll be done. And then the legs, you know, I can just bend those down. But I just want to see what else I need. I probably need to plug in this hot glue gun, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do something else real quick. It's a good thing I did not plug in my glue gun, because my little roommate has woke up, and he will be coming in here in any minute. But I'm still going to go ahead and try and look up. Some of these chairs are super elaborate. I don't want that. I want something that's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so I just typed in chair popsicle sticks for Pinterest. I tend not to go to Pinterest when I am creating projects because I don't want anyone to say that I have stolen their ideas, scrap lifted, or anything like that. I tell people when if I see something that someone uses, I definitely tell the person, wow, I like that. I'm going to try that. Not that I think anyone would be upset with me from Pinterest if I did it. But we don't know. I don't know. So what I am doing is just pulling up a chair. They even have like Adirondack chairs, which is super cool for your dolls. Like if you are into making doll furniture and stuff, that would be definitely something that you could do. So I've changed my search word to popsicle stick chair versus chair popsicle stick. And the same picture showed up just in a different order, which is fine, no big deal. The thing is, these are big sticks, and so I wanted to try and use that, but I didn't see anything that I wanted, how can I put this, that I want to use for my project. So what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead and just do what I just showed you that I thought would be a good idea. But I am going to need probably 2 chairs, because in the next room, I guess it's going to be like a fun house, maybe. In the next room, I'm going to have these 2 skeletons. I'm going to have to break his legs. I'm going to have to have these skeletons, like his arm doesn't move. That's how you know you get a Dollar Tree product, right? Look, he just awkward. Awkward. Look at him. He awkward. But at least he got all his vertebrae, right? His atlas and all that stuff. I'm going to have these 2 skeletons sitting at the table, I think. And so I'm going to ball the bones. I know that sounds creepy. And look at these little skeleton heads. Skulls. Skeleton head. It's called a skull, Brandy. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Anyway. Yep, let's go ahead and do this. I need the glue gun plugged in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is measure this and break it. You hear my baby calling me? He called me like I have left him and never, he called me like I always leave him, right? I never leave that child. Never. Well, I do. I take him to school. But he's crying like I have left him a lot. This is a little bit under 6 inches, so I'm going to measure it right at 2.5. I am going to stop the video. Hey, man. Huh? Yes. No, okay. No. A cat. The cat, I know. And the next time I come back on, we will have made some progress, just so you know. But I'm still going to do, like I told you, the process video. And right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that. And I will put 4 pieces, maybe 5, like that. And this will be my back, and this will be the seat. So it'll look like that. We will see where we go from there. I'll be back. Alright, so this part is going to be connected to the other video because it was only 15 minutes. So this is probably part 3, I think. And right now what I'm doing is cutting these sticks. There's no need for introductions because you already know what's going on if you're watching the videos in sequence. I don't have a lot of time. My baby woke up this morning at 4 o'clock and it's now 5:45, so he finally went back to sleep. But he may wake up again. If he does so, then I will be stringing the videos together, I guess. The news is on, cartoons are on, the washer is going. It's just a lot going on in this household, in the left-handed crafter household, which is fine and dandy, no big deal. And now what I want to do, can y'all see that? No, you see the little skeleton, huh? The guy that can't bend his legs. Let me see. Let me pull this out some. Got the glue gun plugged in, ready to go. So this is going to be the back of the chair, and it's all crooked because I am a crooked crafter. I cut crooked. You see, it's all leaning to the left. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it just like that. I'm going to leave a little bit off so I can try and manipulate the back some with what I've done, which was cut these sticks up. These sticks are really good to cut up. I probably could have gotten some shorter ones. That's a long back, huh? And that's okay. I probably could have got the skinnier sticks, but I didn't, and that's okay too. Let me just put my little ones here. And a lot of people that do Halloween projects probably have a lot of Halloween things already together, or they went out and bought some. But since I am moving, I don't want to go and invest in more storage containers. That's my biggest problem now. I had read this book about clutter. And they said the reason why you have so much clutter is because the reason why you need to get storage is because you need to get rid of stuff if you do have it. And that's a true statement. So I think I'm going to glue this spider down once I glue this together. I'm just waiting on the glue gun to get hot. So this is, I don't know what I'm doing, I've told you already. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I just have this vision that I want to try and accomplish. So that's what we're going to do, if possible. I'm not sure if you measure things. You know, they say measure twice, cut once. True statement. Of course, that's a true statement. But I usually just eyeball it and hope for the best. I am one of those people that is a little bit on the optimistic side when it comes to certain things. That I'm going to cut this. That I think that I'm not invincible, and I'm definitely not infallible. But I just like to do it like that. Oh, it's flying everywhere. I didn't split the wood. And so now what I'm going to do, just to give it a little bit more stability, is I'm going to put this piece right here. And this will be the back piece of the chair. I hope that noise, the washer machine and the dryer are going. I am determined to wash every single dirty thread in the house. That was what my plan was for Labor Day weekend. So far, so good. So here's the back of the chair. Yay. And now we're going to do our seats. And if this turns out okay, we'll probably do more. Well, I need to do 2 chairs, so we'll probably do those 2 on camera as well. And let's see, it's a little bit off. These Scotch scissors, I love them. I think I did buy these from somewhere. It was on sale. They were getting rid of them, discounted. I do like hot glue a lot because, you know, it's instant. It's just an instant fix. And here's the seat. It's a big chair, huh? Big back chair. I do have some fabric, but I'm not going to get that fancy. Don't worry, I'm not going to get that fancy. I am going to trim this down some, because that will worry the heck out of me. I hope whenever you're viewing this section, this is segment 3, I believe, 3 or 4, 3 I think. Of course I've only uploaded one of them so far, the first one. And this camera is telling me I only have 46 recorded minutes, which I know is something wrong with it. I've been having issues with the time on the camera lately. So this is what we're going to do. And what I am going to do is, I think, can I do that? No, I can't. I'm going to figure this out. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the chair. It's a little bit weird looking, but it's in a spooky house, haunted house, or something kind of house. I don't know yet. What I'm going to do, because I think this would be a lot easier on this go around, since that's the prototype, I'm just going to put that to the side, and I'm going to I did decide to keep the furniture all dark colored versus a light frilly pretty color, for multiple reasons. The first reason is it's supposed to be, you know, spooky, so I want to keep that, I guess, spooky. Nope, I didn't bring any, not one napkin, not one thing of water, nothing. I just sat my butt down and came on over here. Well, once the baby was back asleep, I came on back over here. This project is not going to let me rest. I do realize that whenever I have projects or things on my mind, craft, real world, or whatever, that's dark, isn't it? I pressed down too much. But whenever I have that kind of stuff on my mind, I am never able to rest well. Never. Which is okay. I do need to accomplish this. I want to get this completed before Saturday, or Sunday, excuse me, next Sunday. Because if not, it's going to be like my snow globe, the dry snow globe. I stressed about that for a long time, and it finally came together. But for a shadow box, you don't just sit down and do a shadow box in one setting when you have other things going on in life, like laundry, work, a little one that can't take care of themselves yet. I think that if you have older children, or if it's 2 people in the household, even if you have a smaller child or smaller children, it may be a lot easier to get some things accomplished. But I know that's not always true either, because sometimes the other parental unit is just like a big old kid themselves. So now what I'm going to do is cut this down. I'm not sealing, treating anything. I eyeballed it because that's how I roll. You all know that. Let me see if his name is Harvey. I decided to name him. Yep, Harvey has a big pelvic region, I guess you could say. And so his friends will probably need the same amount of space. I still have to construct the the shadow of the box itself. I don't even know how many I'm a mess. I don't even know how many spaces it's going to be. I know it's going to be more than one. I'm going to have a library. That's for sure. A library. What else am I going to have? I don't know. I don't even know. I know for sure I'm going to have a library. But y'all never thought y'all see this on this channel, huh? Woodworking. Woodworking. That cracked me up. This stain does not come off very easily. I thought I'd be able to wash my hands with some regular water, soap and water. Nope. It was like, no girl, honey. You need to try something else. So I will definitely apply a little bit more of pressure. Some scrubbing will be in place to get this off of my hands. As you all know, sometimes when you're crafting you get silent, so please excuse that. I was just thinking about a few things. Nothing craft related. It was more about, do I want to leave the house today and get in the streets? The answer is no. I probably won't do that. I wish I had a saw, a little bitty saw, but these scissors, Scott, you know you about to be my new friend. They work really well. Really well. I'm just applying some more glue right here and remelting this down because I pulled that off. The only thing I don't like about this little Aztec glue gun, well, it's a few things in comparison to my SureBinder, is that sometimes the gun, this pressure doesn't suck in or take it properly, so it causes a little bit of extra heartburn and heartache. I'm going to stop the video right here and start over because I want to combine the other video with this video so that I don't have like 50 parts. I don't, you know, if it needs 50 parts, I can do 50 parts, but I don't know about the other thing.